Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading and this video. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Thank you. If they can make me sleep forever, they would. Anything to keep me off the internet. Anywho. See, if you didn't shut down my dreadlock business, then I'd have too much time. Well, I wouldn't have too much time on my hands and I would spend less time on the internet. But because you shut down my business, you took away all my family, you took away all my friends, you make it kind of uncomfortable when I go outside. I got time. I got a lot of time to do readings. I keep telling y'all about messing with me. When you mess with me over here, don't rejoice for long. Anytime you mess with me and it's a success, do not rejoice for too long because you're about to get that smile wiped off your face. Y'all thought it was a great idea to shut my business down. Y'all thought it was a great idea to block my phone from people being able to reach out to me to get their personal readings. Y'all thought it was a great idea to block every avenue available to me to make money from me. So here I am. Because I'm the type of girl who like to do constructive things with her time. And this is the most constructive thing I can think about. That's what you get. To bumbleclad fast. Should have left me alone. So, Virgo male, let's find out what it is that your message is at this time. Virgo male. Y'all want to hurt me so bad. Y'all want to hurt me so deep. Only end up hurting yourselves. Virgo male. At the bottom of the deck, Virgo male, we've got joy. The subject matter of your reading is joy. Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy, joy. Y'all are trying to destroy my teeth too. Let's see how God wipe the smile off your face if you succeed in giving me ugly teeth. Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy, joy. Virgo male, Don't you try to stop me from cussing the people in the middle of your reading. If that's how you feel about me, leave this place, bruv. Shut the fuck up. It's my channel. And this reading is free. Shut up. Okay, let's check these ones because these ones are in the reverse. It's meant to be in the upright. Okay, so the subject matter was was joy. Okay, so your message is quest, and then we have passion, and that came out with self-worth. About feeling good about yourself. So you're on a journey or on a mission, or you are challenged to feel good about your self-worth. You don't really feel up to par right now. You don't really feel like you're living your best life right now. I've read for how many men now? You're the sixth one. Y'all are going through it. Okay, let's see the underlying issue. So we got perfection and perseverance. Oh, I see what your problem is, Virgo. You are not aware that life is an event of ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. You want to go up and just stay up all the time and never ever come down. Perfection. You want things to be perfect, and you want that to just remain. You want perfectness to stay. Perseverance. Oh, so this is coming from you not understanding what life is about, which is why I tell you people, you need to be aware of what life really is. What we have been generally taught life is, it is not true. And this is why so many of us are unhappy. They taught us to chase after money. Money is fun, money is necessary in some cases. Money has power, but there are other things in life that are more important and more powerful than money, like a reliable support system, like having skills and knowledge. These things are more important and powerful than having money. That's just an example. Life goes up and down because what we need to remember is we have our desires, okay, of what we want to happen in our life, and we go about trying to manifest these things, but other people around us, aka haters, they have desires for our lives too, and they be interfering with our efforts in the background. Now we don't even know. Sometimes we call these haters friends and family and my girlfriend or my wife or my child. Not everybody is always happy for you. So yeah, you're gonna always go through a up and a down. Not everybody is always happy for us. So everybody's gonna find themselves up sometime and up and down sometime. You up sometime, you down sometime. What we need to do is learn to master our emotions and master how we see the ups and downs of life. Or else you're gonna forever feel like it's a challenge to feel good about yourself on a constant. If you're a person who put good work out into the world, there's no reason why you should feel less than. That puts you way above a lot of people, even if they got more money than you. So the question is, who do you want to find, in whose eyes do you want to find favor? In your eyes, in the eyes of the people around you, or in God's eyes? Who have you, whose standards have you been trying to uphold and maintain, Virgo? That's the question. Are they your standards? Are they God's standards? Or are they the people around you standards? Because if you're trying to live up to people's standards, then it's like everybody has a different opinion of what they want your life to be. But they're not living your life, are they? You know, I've been reading for you for years, and this has always been a problem for you. People making decisions for you, or you allowing yourself to make decisions based on what other people think you should do. No matter where I go, if I read on my hair page, it's the same thing with the Virgos over there. And for you, it's been the same thing for a very long time. You don't make your own decisions based off of what you want to do. Who do you have controlling your life, Virgo man? They're not the ones, after you make the choices based on their opinions, you have to live with the consequences. If you've been watching this channel for years, you've heard me say this to Virgos for years. When you make your choices based on other people's opinions and understandings of life and other people's desire and advice to you about what you should do, you have to live with the consequences, not them. And you can't blame them because you chose to listen to them. How often do you make a decision that's based off of what you actually want to do, Virgo? Without other people's opinions, without other people's thoughts, without you even thinking about what so and so would say or what so and so would do or how so and so gonna feel. How often do you make a decision that's completely based on what you would choose? You see the psychology that's happening here. That's why you feel, that's why you have a problem when it comes to your self-worth. You don't even know yourself. You don't spend time with yourself. You don't give power to yourself. That's why it's a quest to have passion about your self-worth. It's a quest. A quest is a task, a hard task when it comes to passion about your self-worth. That's not normal. That's not the mindset of a champion. You're not doing so well. If we were doing, if this was a class, you'd be failing. It sounds hard to hear, but the truth shall set you free. You have a lot to learn. It's like you need special counseling sessions by yourself. Let's read on anyway. So perfection, perseverance, and we have forgiveness and guilt. Listen, everybody fails sometimes. The thing is, if your failure is based off of you making your own decision, then it's fine. But if your failure is based off of other people's decisions, you feel like you want to blame them. But you allowed them to speak into your life and into your mind. How many times have you made a decision based on what somebody else told you? But you yourself would have made a decision if you were making decision all by yourself. And what they told you to do, you did it. And it didn't work out well for you. And in hindsight, you see that if you had done what you wanted to do, it would have worked out better for you. How many times in your life has that happened? I'll give you a moment. How many times in your life have you had the right answer, but you chose to listen to somebody else and follow their opinion and their guidance instead of listening to your own from inside you? How many times have that happened? In the last year, not even the whole of your life. Just look back on the last, from the year began. You still think they're smarter than you. You still think that they know you better than you know you. Do you still think that they know better for you than you? Like I said, you listen to them and their advice, then you live with the consequences. Which you could have avoided had you had the courage to stand up for what you believe in and speak up for yourself respectfully. This feel like one of them households where the adults they play like a an overbearing role in the children's lives, like an Indian type family or a Muslim type family or Chinese, them, those type of cultures, they usually come down really heavy on the younger ones, telling them what to do, and coming up with very harsh consequences if they don't follow the elders' opinions. Sometimes you have to walk the hard path because you are not happy with yourself. If you're not happy with yourself, where else can you find happiness? Self is all we have. Listen, if you even live in a house with a bunch of people, that's annoying. At least you can go inside yourself. If you can't find peace within yourself, that's a very, very miserable state of being. That's like living hell. And I know you don't want to get kicked out your house. I know you don't want to create no problems with you and your people, but sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to go through that hardship in order to assert your your right to live your life. And never do these things without God. Sometimes we have to go through the hardship. Sometimes we have to make the people we don't want to make upset. Because at the end of the day, who tells them what to do? Who makes the decisions for them? And if they want to allow somebody else to make decisions for them, that's their business. So you can either learn to trust the voice within yourself and know that you do make healthy decisions for yourself when you do make decisions for yourself. Or you can keep listening to other people speaking into your life and dictating your fate and your destiny and your level of happiness as a result. Whatever decisions you make, no matter who tell you to make these decisions, Virgo, you live with the consequences. Do your people know how unhappy you are? Do they care? These people who are making these decisions for you, do they know how unhappy you are, Virgo? And do they care? Look, forgiveness, guilt, insecurity, that's hell on earth. That is the definition of hell. Fear, confusion, unhappiness, insecurity, guilt, depression. That's hell. Hell is not a physical place. Hell is a state of mind, just as heaven is a state of mind. Then we manifest it in the real world. It starts in our mind. So with you being in this negative state of mind, I could only imagine what your physical world look like. It's going to be a reflection of this unhappiness that you are living. And it's not fair on you for you to go around people and smile like everything is okay, just to make them feel good. And then when you leave, the whole world just come crashing down on you again. Love thyself. This is what I speak of when I talk about love. There's a time to love others and there's a time to love yourself. There's a time to be selfless and there is a time to be selfish. This is a time for you to start being a bit selfish. Because no matter how much you want to be there for these people that you love, who are giving you all these bad advice, if you are not okay, you will not be able to cater to their needs. So you're not only doing it for you, you're also doing it for them. They can rely on you, but only if you're of sound mind. You're being very unfair to yourself. You need to pray for courage or whatever the hell you need to get yourself out of this. It's not okay. You're gonna have to probably go through some upheaval. They're gonna wonder who the hell is this? This is the version of the Virgo man that's been hiding. This is the version of the Virgo man who really can't take it anymore. Do your people know how you feel inside, Virgo man? You need to let them know what their influence in your life is doing to you. Because if you put on a smile every time you go around them, they're going to be thinking and feeling like everything is okay. It might get bumpy before it gets smooth again. But if you don't make the first step, nothing at all is going to change. Everything is going to stay just like how it is. You're going to find it hard to feel good about yourself. That is not fair to you. I'm sure you're probably the type to always want to be there for everybody else. Everybody know that they can count on you. Everybody but you know that they can count on you. You can't count on you. You see how destructive that sounds? You need you right now, Virgo. You need you to correct the course. Speak to your people, but speak with the utmost respect. But you need to put this out into the open because it's destroying you from the inside. You are not okay. And the people who have been making decisions for you, they need to know that you are not okay. But don't go in there unless you put on the armor of God first. Because I know some of these religions, they be killed. Some of these so-called cultures, they kill their children for things like this, for wanting to step out and make your own decisions. They stone and beat and shoot and destroy their children. That means if they don't care about your happiness, they never loved you. They care more about their religion and more about how the neighbors are going to see them and feel about them than they care about your happiness. That's not a healthy home. That's not a healthy culture. There's nothing cultural about that. That's not some of the traditions that we should keep. That is very destructive. Why should you be finding it so hard to feel good about yourself? How can you live your life thinking that things are supposed to be great all the time? I would tell you to get counseling, but you have to be careful who you listen to. Because there's a lot that you need to learn about the reality of what life is. Apparently, so do the people around you. We got balance, isolation. It's time to be selfish. You need to spend less time with the people that you are used to spending time with. Balance, isolation, gossip, and renewal. Speak to yourself. If you can't find anybody that you can trust to speak to, you need to speak to yourself. You need to start to take on a mentality of self-sufficiency, independence. You need to start to get used to walking that walk alone. You will be happy. You will be alone, but you'll be happier. You'll be alone, but you'll be more progressive. I'd rather be alone than unhappy. There's a reason why she made that song. Whoever wrote the song, they've lived some life and they have decided, if I'm gonna drink my poison, either be alone or unhappy, I will choose being alone because at least I'll be alone and happy. Not surrounded by a whole bunch of people who don't care about me, who don't know when I'm hurting, who don't give back to me, who don't have any wisdom about how to live our best life. They're just leading you down a path of destruction where you end up hating yourself. Balance, you will gain through isolation. And talk to yourself about renewal, starting over. Independence. Until God send you people who actually want to support you, you need to walk through life alone, you and your God. If you want to be happy, because you're surrounded by a whole bunch of vampires. They take from you and they don't give back. What's gonna happen eventually is you're gonna be empty. You don't even have anything to give to yourself at this point. And y'all wonder why I'm the way I am. In order to be a winner in this life, you have to have a radical mindset when it is called for. You have to, or else you will always lose. You cannot be afraid to walk through life alone, or else people will use that against you. You would do so much better by yourself, Virgo. Yes, it's gonna be lonely, but you need to remind yourself of the other option every time you feel like you're lonely. Remember where you were coming from. Remember what you felt like at this point of your life. Go and make your own way through life, bro. Even if you have to live on the street. Even if you have to start from ground zero. Sometimes in life, that's the kind of mindset that you have to adapt to stop people from being able to take advantage of you. The lesser of two evils. Don't kiss nobody ass to stay in their house. Don't kiss nobody ass for their friendship. Don't kiss nobody ass for their money. Don't kiss nobody ass for their job. Or else life will bring you more and more of that. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to push back, respectfully so. Because when people test your boundaries, they tend to keep pushing to see exactly how far they could push you. And if you don't ever push back, they will keep pushing you. People who love you, they care about your happiness. Or as they could say they love you from now until thy kingdom come. They lie. Or maybe they just don't know what love is. People who love you, they try to facilitate your happiness. So stop lying to yourself about the people that you're around. You don't feel very loved right now. Love does not hurt. Love heals. I keep telling y'all that. These people taught us about all this fear in love and war and telling us how love hurt. Love does not hurt. All is not fear in love and war. All is fear in war. You don't get to set no rules in war. But when it comes to love, when I love you, you should love me back. All is not fear in love. You don't treat me any old how when I'm giving you my love. That's not fair. Or else I'm going to take my love away. That's fear. Because I'm loving you, but you warring with me by not loving me back. But your mouth is saying that you love me. Stop lying. Love heals. Love does not hurt. Even tough love heals. Your child do something and you punish them, that's tough love. But it heals them by teaching them what not to do next time. It heals them by making them a better person to send out into the world so other people don't have to hate them for not having any social etiquette. You need to take yourself away. You would do better by yourself. Virgo man. Renewal. We got impartiality, destiny. So what's impartiality? It's being fair. She's carrying something with two pails and they're like the same on both sides. That's impartial. You love them, fine, but you need to love yourself too. Not through word and not through desire, through action. What are you going to do to bless yourself? So that you can stop feeling like it's hard to love yourself. So this is your destiny. Until you learn this lesson, you will keep hurting like this. God is trying to teach you how to stand up for yourself. That's your destiny. That's where God is trying to lead you to. Exactly what I'm here trying to tell you, that's where God is trying to lead you to. You need to bring balance to your relationships or your partnerships, your friendships, your relationship, whoever it is that's making you feel like this by not giving back to you. You need to learn to stand up to these people respectfully. Don't give them any reason to feel disrespected, but you do have a right to speak up for your own self. And if these people have a problem with you speaking up for yourself, then you need to wonder about how much they do or don't love you. What do they actually know about love? Because love heals, love does not hurt. Love heals. Love make you feel good about yourself. And love make you feel good about the people around you. Love put a smile on your face, not tears in your eyes. Unless they're happy tears. They're tears of joy, but they're tears of sadness. Love don't make you have tears of sadness. Yeah, God knows it's gonna be bittersweet standing up to these people. Look at this. I took the whole freaking video, 42 minutes, on you. This is why I didn't even put Virgo to Pisces, because I know this shit can happen any old how. But yeah, it's gonna be bittersweet. Some people are gonna be happy with you standing up for yourself, because some of them, they know better. Some of them, they're gonna be mad that you're standing up for yourself. The ones that are angry, you cut them off. Spend less time around those people. Because something wrong with them. Why should they feel okay with you hurting? And then they want to tell you that they love you. That don't make no sense. Something wrong there, sir. So God knows it's going to be bittersweet giving them this enlightenment. But you have to. It's going to help you and it's going to help them to get past this. Because right now you feel blocked. They're okay. Wherever they're at, I'm sure they don't feel as sad and as down as you do. Everybody's going on with their life feeling all upbeat and shit. You're the one that's sad. Can't even love yourself. Like you did something wrong. Nobody's perfect, but I don't think you did anything that's so wrong that you deserve to hate yourself. Especially if you're the type to like to be there for your people. By right, people should be there for you. That's standard. That's love. Yeah, get over this blockage and begin anew. A new level of your relationship. Those who respect your cries, those are the people that you keep in your life. Those who want to tell you bullshit about you need to man up and it's not that serious. You need to spend less time with those people. Just listen to their response to your cries and you will know who to separate yourself from, who to spend less time around. Somebody who love you, they care about your feelings. When you hurt, they hurt. That's called empathy. Being able to feel for someone else. I hope that this reading helped you. So it's time for you to begin again with your people. Look, creation, faith. And then abundance of recovery. You see? You'll be able to feel restored again. That's what God is trying to do. God wants you to learn to stand up for yourself to these people that you are afraid to stand up to for whatever reason. That's the gift. The gift will be your recovery and solid supportive relationships. And when those people start to act like they don't care about you, in your next chapter, you cut them off too. Or you tell them about it, see who didn't realize they were hurting you, and see who don't care that they were hurting you. Then you know how to clean up your life, your social situation again. Hire, fire, promote, and demote. You are the CEO of your life. Trust in your decisions. And let your God guide you when you don't know what decision to make. Don't be nobody's doormat. Don't be nobody's freaking instrument. You have a life too. You have desires too. You want to be able to feel free to roam about the earth and feel good within yourself too. So yeah, oh, recovery and soulmate. See, you know who is for you, but you have to stand up first. And that's the bittersweet part. It's going to be hard. But this is like a, in some traditions, they have this thing that they call your rite of passage. This is your rite of passage. This is one of them. Because if you're a man, no matter, you could be 60, if you are not man enough to speak up for yourself to whoever whoever has power over you, you haven't graduated to manhood yet. You are a man when you're not afraid to stand on your own 2 feet. You're a man when you can carry your own self through life. You're a man when you choose to be lonely rather than be unhappy. This is a rite of passage for you. It's a test. After you learn how to stand up to these people, anybody else that come to you is going to get easier and easier for you to stand up when you feel like you're being done wrong. Because humans are very careless. That's why I call them horrid humans, bro. They will use you if you allow them without conscience. So you need to nip it in the bud. Let them know, I don't want you to deal with me like that. Please, you're hurting me. Please don't do that. Yeah, it's time to separate those who love you from those who only want you to think they love you. And the reward will be a cleaner social circle that you can actually depend on. People who care about you when you're unhappy, they want to know, what is there anything I can do to make you happy? Is there anything I can do to help you? Those are the people that you want to surround yourself with. Not people who are always calling on you. Virgo, can you do this for me? Virgo, do you have XYZ that you can give to me or lend to me, which they never give back? Virgo, can you do this for me? Virgo, can you do that for me? Virgo, I think you should do this. I think you shouldn't date this girl. I think you should go to this college. I think you should mind your business. Because all these decisions I have to live with after I listen to what the fuck you think I should. I think you should step back a bit. Let me decide. I like comedy. I don't want to be a lawyer. I would prefer if you would refrain from asking me to lie on your behalf. I don't like lying on your behalf. I would prefer not to help you manipulate these people. I would appreciate it if you keep me out of those type of events. I would prefer if I don't know anything at all about it. Stand up for yourself. They're making you miserable. Time for you to separate who deserves to be around you from who does not. Virgo man. The subject matter is joy. You find your joy when you find your voice. When you stand up for yourself. And separate those who don't love you from those who actually do. And roll with those who do. All right. So I think we're going to do one more. Whew. After Virgo, Libra. Libra men. Let's see. What's your message? Libra. Libra man them. Libra man. Ooh, we got passion. Ooh. Passion, that's the subject matter. So what is passion? Passion is like feeling great desire or feeling very strongly about something or someone. Okay, so your message, we've got perfection. We got forgiveness, completion. So perfection, the perfection card in this deck is my justice card. So justice would be to forgive somebody for ending something. So somebody ended something with you and you are holding it against them. But God is saying it'll be justified if you let it go. Because you know the underlying issue. We got miracle. Let's make some space here. Miracle recovery. Miracle recovery. We got instinct creation, a new beginning. Workaholic balance. God is saying, yeah, you know you gotta work hard to bring balance to that and to have growth. So somebody ended something with you and you're highly offended, Libra man, and you don't want it to be over, but God is saying it will be justice for you to forgive them for ending whatever it is with you, because you know why they ended things with you. Okay, the underlying issue is it'll be a miracle recovery for them to get back with you. And your instinct is telling you that to have a new beginning, you're going to have to work really hard to balance things. Okay? We got growth of perception. So that's becoming more and more clear to you. Growth perception. Okay? We got gratitude. So be glad for whatever was. Okay? We got quest, impatience. So you want this reconciliation, and it's like you're all rushy about it. And then we got bittersweet. So there's something about it that doesn't even make you happy. So do you really want it? Do you really want this reconciliation? Quest, impatience, and bittersweet. So it's a big task, but there's an impatience, like you want to get it done. And then we got bittersweet. What's so bittersweet? Let's see. The vanity, the reality of it. The reality of it is bittersweet. So do you really want to reconcile with this person, Libra man? God said it'll be justified if you just let go this completion, because you already know what you know about this situation. Stop acting like you are angry and shit. You know that it was for the best. And now for you to even put in the hard work that it takes to bring life back to this association, you're thinking of it as bittersweet. So it's like there are parts of it that you're looking forward to, but there are parts of it that you're not looking forward to. So let's say you do attain this reconciliation, the parts that you're not looking forward to, how is that going to affect your association with this person? Is that going to bring another completion, Libra man? Are you gonna give this person more reason to ignore you and just push you to the side? Because it's bittersweet about the reality, vanity, the reality of your situation. If you do reconcile with this person, what is it going to be like in real life? The thought of it is nice. You can imagine all day what it could be like, and you're imagining all the wonderful things, but the reality of it is bittersweet, and you know this. So why are you still being angry at this person for ending things with you? Or for this being finished? I say let it be. Let the thing work itself out. Because you're not really that mad. There are parts of you that's actually happy about the way that things are right now. Parts of you actually happy and relieved with this separation. Be honest with yourself. So we got vanity, we got gossip, and confusion. Exactly, you're confusing yourself with whatever the hell you've been saying to yourself. Like I just explained, there are parts of you that are happy for this split. Admit it. So yeah, when you talk about yourself, you're giving yourself confusion and sadness about this discovery. So whatever ended here, whoever ended something with you, or however this ended, yes, it's a bit sad, but it's also good. And you know this. God said, pay attention to the fact that you know it's a good thing. And stop confusing yourself. You're talking yourself into confusion. And you're going to create confusion with this person if whatever these issues are that you are happy to not have come back into your life when this person comes back into your life. There's parts of this that you don't miss. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't have both. So you might as well just forgive the situation and let it go. So yeah, we got discovery, we got dissipating, enlightenment. Now, why you want to do that? To be dissipating is to kind of just be tuning out. She's watching TV, but she's not really watching TV. It's like the brain is on dead mode. Dissipating enlightenment. It's like you're lying to yourself. Look, wisdom and isolation. It's like you're trying to psych yourself away from the reality of this association. What you need to do is get a pen and some paper and write down the advantages of this association and write down the disadvantages of this association so you can remind yourself why you are not sad for this completion, why you are not sad that this is over. It's like you're trying to talk yourself back into a terrible situation. That's bonkers. Isolation. We got abundance of trickery. You are psyching yourself back into some kind of an affiliation that you know is bad for you. And you're making yourself believe, oh, I'm so upset. You're not upset. There are parts of you happy to be away from this person or group or whatever this is. God said, focus on that. And stop lying to yourself. Abundance of trickery. We got joy and perseverance. Look at that. Why do you have to persevere with joy? This is why. Victim, you know this shit is unhealthy. Whatever it is that you're acting like you're so offended that this is over, you know it was unhealthy. So the joy, when you do have joy in the situation, it don't last very long. It don't last very long. Soon there's victimization again. Hurt. We got impartiality, faith, and guilt. God said, be fair. Be fair and be honest. Your guilt and your grief, be fair. Release these things. It was good. It's a facade. So it's a impartiality, faith, guilt, right? So impartiality is balance, right? Have faith that your guilt and your grief, let's see, and it got release. Then we got facade. There's more. Wait, facade and then expansion. Right. So you're lying to yourself, thinking that you're missing out on something. You're lying to yourself, telling yourself that you not being associated with this person or this group or whatever is going to set you back. But there was no expansion to come from it. God wants you to be honest. Impartiality, faith, guilt, grief, release that shit. Because you were fooling yourself, facade, about expansion. Let's see what's coming next. There's complacency. So where you thought there would be expansion is only complacency. What's complacency? Complacency is when people get comfortable in a situation that they don't try to grow or they don't try to change anything. Everything is just monotonous because they're comfortable. It's a facade that there was any expansion. There is only complacency and rejection. That's what you're glad to not have in your world right now. So you need to remember that before you go and talk yourself back into a situation that is only going to bring you short-term joy. Soon you'll be right back to feeling victimized, right back to feeling stuck, right back to feeling bored, right back to feeling like your life isn't going anywhere, right back to feeling unhappy and miserable. Then you gonna want some drugs. Then you gonna want some alcohol. Then you gonna want to take a vacation away. Then you gonna want to get rid of this person or this group. Stop it. That's long. That's long. We got service, mysticism. You don't even understand what's happening. You don't understand what this person or this group does. When they do things, it's just like, are you a bumbleclot witch? Are you the devil? And you've accepted that. And you're willing to open back up the door to allow more of that crazy shit. Well, if you like your life being stuck, then why not? Who am I to judge? Accepted soulmate. You're like, but they're my soulmate. I love them. I can't live without them. Yes, they make me miserable. Yes, they make me miserable. But they're all I know. They're all I have. They're my soulmate. I just love them. Let's see, we got renewal of insecurity. You see? You see? You love them. When they come back, they'll remind you of why you don't love them also. So when you want to be like, I love them, you also need to remember, they're not worth my love. They're coming right back in your life to put you back into a mindset of insecurity and misery and victimization. Let's see, we got destiny. What's the destiny? Prayer. Yeah, God is like, you better take your ass to church or to the mosque or something. You need God in your life. The fuck? You want to bring the devil back into your life, but I love them. No, you don't. There's something else wrong with you. Who does that? You want to invite people into your life that make you miserable. What is that about? Make yourself make sense. Your destiny is to go pray about this blockage. You are blocked in your life, going over and over the same bumbleclot dead cycle with the same dead person, the living dead. And you're willing to be a living dead with them too. I can't wait to get to Capricorn reading. I know that one's gonna be fucking annoying to my spirit. There's something that you've been going through for a long time now, Libra male. And I know Capricorn gonna have like a very similar energy. They might get another hour by themselves. Let's see. So your destiny, Libra male, is prayer. Okay? About this blockage in your life. Now let's see what's the last. Oh. About your self-worth. You see, you don't love yourself enough. And passion. So, oh, that's what got you hooked on this person, thinking that they're your soulmate. So is it somebody who give you like crazy sex? The sex just blew your mind. Eh? Is that what it is? Oh God, men. Listen, you need prayer, Libra male, okay? Or you can keep going through this crazy cycle with this person. How long you gonna go through it for? Until they leave you? What would make this person leave you and actually stay away from you? Because you must have something that they're passionate about too. So what is it about you that they're so passionate about that they even have made this kind of impact on you? Because you and Capricorn been going through some craziness where y'all just won't let go. That's been the gist of y'all reading for a while now. There's something that you keep holding on to that you just won't let go. There's something that needs to come to an end that you just won't allow it to end. But you know, when you wake up one day and you realize exactly how much time of your life you have wasted, and how you've wasted all your youthful years, because I mean, if you're living in a situation like that, whatever energy that is, that is definitely gonna drain your youth from you. So you must be looking old. You might be young, but I'm sure you're looking old or looking miserable somehow. Unless you got that money to do that that pull back your face and dye your hair and all that type of shit. But something got a hold on you, and you need to go pray to get it off you. It's not natural. Because whatever this thing is that's bad for you, you seem to love it more than you're loving yourself. If it's the sex, you seem to love the sex more than you love your very existence. Whatever this thing is, it's got a hold on you, and it is not natural. It's not healthy either, Libra man. Whatever this obsession is unhealthy. You need to go pray. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time.